Welcome into week number 7 of the Acadiana postgame high school football forecast. You have some teams fighting for their life, while others are already positioning themselves for the playoffs. Before we get into our matchups of the week, let's recognize the monsters from week 6. The biggest beast of the bunch was Jalen James from Acadiana. The Wreckin' Rams running back went off for 303 yards. That's best for third all-time in Acadiana's program history. He also scored 3 touchdowns in the huge win over Como, one of them from 82 yards out. It seems like each week Acadiana picks a different back to do damage, so who will it be this week? Next up, you have Ronald LeBlanc from Ascension Episcopal. The Blue Gators' massive receiver mossed people for 8 catches for 178 yards. Then, when the game got close, he went on defense and picked off a pass to seal the deal. He doesn't usually play defense, but maybe he should. My last player of the week is Julian Leon from Brobridge. He didn't start the game at QB, but when his number got called, he came and he led Brobridge to a huge rivalry win over St. Martinville. The students from St. Martinville thought it'd be fun to go vandalize Brobridge, but Brobridge got back at them in the best of ways. Last but not least, I want to give love to the entire Notre Dame Pioneers team. 9 different players scored 9 touchdowns last week. Yeah, talk about depth. Talk about depth, let's move into our matchups for the week. This week, it's going down in District 4-4A. The Carencro Bears hit the road to play the STM Cougars. The Cougars quarterback Nate Cox leads the entire state with 1,600 passing yards. He's aired it out all season long, but he's going to need some help from his defense. Carencro's averaging over 42 points a game this season, and they're spreading the wealth. It's going to come down to who can get a couple stops, which is why I give Carencro the slight edge. Their linebacker Rashad Harding and their safety Cordell Williams are absolute beasts, and we'll see if the Cougars can step up on defense and make a couple stops of their own. Next up, we got a throwdown in District 7-1A. Game number 2 features the Vermilion Catholic Screamin' Eagles taking on Central Catholic Morgan City. VC only has 2 wins on the season, but they're both in district play. Both them and Central Catholic walk in with a 2-1 record in District 7-1A, and VC played Ascension Episcopal down to the wire last week. That being said, Central Catholic has a massive chip on their shoulder all season long, and they don't feel like they're getting enough respect. Don't sleep on Central Catholic, and definitely don't sleep on game number 3. Game number 3 is Lafayette High versus Acadiana. I know, on paper it looks like a very bad matchup, but you can throw the records aside in this one. It's one of the oldest rivalries in the entire state, and with Lafayette High's struggles this season, 1 win over Acadiana could flip its season on its head. Now, that being said, I do have a bonus game for you that's a little bit better of a matchup. You have Eunice and Northwest going at it in District 5-3A, and this one could very well determine the entire district. Make sure to listen to all the games. You can catch the Lafayette High versus Acadiana game on Newstalk 96.5 KPEL and ESPN 1420, the Ascension Episcopal Blue Gators over on Talk Radio 960, and the Brobridge Tigers on Planet Radio 105.1. And remember, high school football lives at acadianapostgame.com.